You work as an engineer for Exoplanet Industries. You were transferred to a new colony after the death of a local employee to replace them. New arrivals are normally met at the landing pad, but no one came for you. Oh no! The playtest was better than some games that are considered finished. So the demo is shorter than the playtest. Okay, fair enough. So we can zoom in and out with the mouse wheel. That's good. Let's hope we don't have to punch a tree. Harvest plants with F. Fallen wood will be collected automatically. Yeah, we're punching trees, alright. No? We are not punching trees then. So the camera is auto-adjusting quite a bit when you get to slopes and whatnot. No, we're not. We can't. I tried to, but we can't. So, gather resources for an axe. Ah, there's wood. Wouldn't you like to know? Nobody says poggers everywhere anymore. Please. Thank you. Craft. Self-made axe. For a self-made astronaut. Okay, so this is my inventory. This is my hotbar. This is my crafting recipe list. And this is my equipment. This is the backpack. Gadget wheel. The rock cleaning simulator. Finally something worth playing. Now you have an axe. Hold Q to show ability cast zone. It's a throwing axe. I'm gonna let it stand for a minute. Something shop. I've been doing these Next Fest explorations for years, right? And I remember that the first, let's say the first 2 years were really amazing fun because of so many new interesting demos. That has changed. I mean, there are probably still many interesting demos, but it's so hard to find them between all the... What are you? You're dead. Food! Ooh. Okay, obviously we arrive on this planet to kill everything with a whirlwind axe. Craft. What? Chop tree with axe. Oh, I refuse. Why would we make a spear or a sword? That's just, okay. Have you seen the energy plants in this area? I do want to figure out what the train's all about, though. You're probably an energy plant, aren't you? Yeah, I don't think that the sword axe stuff works for the setting. Okay. We're supposed to make what? Craft a primitive sword or spear. I have a choice there. I'm gonna go for the spear. It's a spear. Look at me. Got a space spear. And they hold it like they're gonna pole vault with it. Okay, fair enough. Harvest 20 stone wood. Find a copper deposit. Pick up 10 copper ores. So wouldn't it be nice to have crafted a pickaxe instead of a spear? A game called Toilet Paper Idol that Steam recommended you is not high quality. Well, I'm not so sure. Oh look, the spider is hunting the other thingy. Are we gonna hunt the spider? Oh, I thought it would explode. It did not. Stone wood can be harvested with an axe. That's regular wood. Stone wood. It's not soft and absorbent. It's not toilet paper. So, stone wood takes longer to harvest, obviously. There's more back there. Oh yeah, I can harvest these. But, I mean... why would... yeah, okay. I mean, look at what's it called, Star Rupture, right? It's satisfactory with guns. To maybe be a bit unfair, but at least they put in a proper mining thing for a space game. It's a mining beam. Why am I crafting spears and axes? That's just not working. I mean, I'm not going to say that you can skip this one, because it might just have some potential after you get past the silly Stone Age technology, which doesn't add anything to the game. It's not doing anything. If the copper deposit has a question mark, quest marker on it, you also don't need to word it find the copper deposit. Instead, you can say go to the copper deposit. I feel like I'm missing drivable vehicle kind of thing of all the roads here. Let's say bandage, workbench, and furnace. Right, so there's some advanced crafting and something about the train gonna be important. There's the copper ore from a mining machine, as it should be. No. Oh, they do a lot of damage. Now we need the axe. Whirlwind power. I mean, we're a space Viking, maybe. We can fling axes like mad. Or dodge roll. Build a smelting furnace. I feel like I should do that next to the train and not on the other end of the map. I'm gonna go back. It's hard to find. Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, I could just tell you guys that I'm just streaming this so you have an easier time finding good games, but that's not true. I'm just streaming this for myself. So I don't have to sit. Nah, I'm kidding. Of course I'm streaming this for you guys, but I'm also streaming it for myself because I like to find interesting games. I'm just sharing it with you. But yeah, kidding aside, it became super hard to find the interesting games. And also, it became harder to figure out which ones potentially could become something in the foreseeable future. There is useful... Yeah, of course. And I mean, obviously, we are all looking for different games, right? We would probably share an opinion on a few. But most of the time, I'd say... Ooh, look at that. That module. Most of the time, I would say we could maybe agree on 1 or 2 games that are more for a broader audience, so to speak. But the rest of the time, we're all looking for very specific types of games. ExoTrain. This is kind of neat. It's binoculars. So the train has spots where we can place thingamajigs like a solid fuel generator. Absolutely, and that's... I mean, you could also say, next fest, I don't like that. I don't have the time to spend looking for good games amongst all that garbage. But for me, it's a bit like treasure hunting, and that's exciting, and it's time well spent for me. But that's not the case for everybody out there. I know that, which is fair. Can use, amongst other things, wood. Build a smelt. Most buildings can only be built on the train floor. Isn't this a generator? Okay, so let's build a smelting furnace. How is this gonna... there you go. Got a smelting furnace. Now we're gonna smelt copper bars. We need 200 energy. Okay. So, there. Now we're making copper bars. And then we're going to craft 20 copper wires at the workbench. Ein Pumuckl-Spiel. Seriously? Pumuckl is a German kids show from way back when. It's like a kobold gnome thing that haunts. Was he a shoemaker? A workshop of a craftsman, and becomes his sort of friend and nuisance at the same time. Very hilarious. Pumuckl und die Krone des Piratenkönigs. Okay. Bit out there. It looks like Mars Survivor on iPad. It's called ExoTrain. And yeah, this could be on the iPad as well. Oh, he was a cabinet maker? Oh, I couldn't remember. See, Mikhails also knows Pumuckl. Now let's get the copper bars. I'm not sure what that did. Do they appear in my inventory? Okay. That's a bit weird. They magically appear in my backpack. Okay. And to say this is a bit on rails is a bad pun, but I have no chance to explore anything here. Okay, they just happen to be in my inventory. He was a cabinet maker. Yeah. Repair. And then a blue bar fits. This is not a good experience so far. Oh yeah, you indeed you have a little human there. Ooh. Look at me! I'm the conductor of the crafting train. There's a map and a top-down view, which we could change. Oh, let's crash the gate. Full speed ahead. Oh, it opened. That's boring. Okay, this is kind of unique. Hence the train, obviously. It needs to do something. So basically, it's a mobile base. And instead of driving around in a broken physics rover, as you usually do in this kind of game, you have a train. And if something on the outside looks interesting, you can just stop the train and hop out. Bit choppy here, but that's alright. The fuel level is here. Accumulators, power. Okay. Let it go backwards. Inertia is a thing. Cool. Alright. So let's hop out. So we need a basic workbench here. Gather emerald crystals. I'm afraid the experience will be too linear for me if it stays like this. Like follow the glowing cursor. I like the train thing though. The whole axe spear combat thing is not great, but yeah. Okay, I can't say that this has a lot of potential. I like the idea with the train, but that's about it. Right? If every slot in the train is for a crafting bench, I see a bad future for this game.